If we talk about the general discourse in our society currently, there is a false notion that marital rape is not criminalized in India. In the cases of domestic violence, even name calling is criminalized. A wife can go ahead and ask relief from the courts, getting residential and restraining orders against the husband. Then how can in such a country not have any law against marital rape? The fact is, Protection of Women Against Domestic Violence Act penalizes a husband, gives relief to the woman even for sexual abuse. It also includes economical and emotional abuse, and sexual abuse is also there. So there is not really any condition that we don't have a law for marital rape. Why there cannot be a special law for marital rape apart from this is because every broken marriage currently has got the potential to become a dowry harassment case. That's what we see when 90% of acquittals or settlements happen, and the conviction rate is so low in dowry harassment cases. If this law comes, every other broken marriage has got the potential to become a rape case. When talking about rape, we forget one particular aspect of rape, which is male rape. Now, talking about again Mahabharata, there was one instance when Arjuna was intoxicated and the Naga princess Ulupi had intercourse with him, and then they got married. She did that because he had refused to marry her. Wasn't that male rape? Men are conditioned to hide their weaknesses. It is very tough for a man to come out and say that anything of this sort has happened to him. We still, in spite of this, we keep on getting cases from all over the country: Delhi, Jharkhand, Indore, Kochi, Mumbai. This is the latest case of in Delhi. This particular man, he was an auto driver. Consider this: do we have the sensitivity to hide the identity of a male rape victim? He is made the subject of mockery and ridicule. Why then any man would come out and want to share his experience with us? Why we don't know about all these things? The question comes, if all this is happening, why don't we know about it? The fact is, our mindsets which are conditioned to say that men don't need all these things, men don't have any issues, the same mindset goes on when we are having our surveys and studies done. When the National Family Health Survey goes out, it has two separate questionnaires for men and women. For men, the questionnaire goes from a point of view of perpetrator. For women, the questionnaire is from a point of view of victim. Then how ever we will ever know what is happening with men as victims? This is not a race to the bottom. It is only about highlighting the reality. If we want to go towards gender equality, then these things have to be worked upon. About domestic violence cases, there are so many instances when husbands come to us and tell that he is going through a lot of abuse, but he is staying with this wife only because of the children, but he is buying peace somehow and continuing the marriage, but he is just going through the domestic abuse without any recourse. There is no legal recourse for them. We as men's rights activists are trying to fight all these things. We are trying to highlight all these aspects, and we just had a national meet just last Sunday, and these were about 200 men's rights activists gathered from all over the country. We are fighting for these laws, and we will need the help of the society as well. To end this, I would like to point out one thing. Whenever we talk about women, we never think about it as being anti-men. So if we talk about men, it should not be considered as being anti-women also.